أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and welcome to our class today. I hope and pray that everyone is doing very well. Jazakumullah to you all who have joined the class on time. We will begin as usual with our opening prayer. So if you could please have a student to the mic for that.
Yes, G842, please.
G842. Assalamu alaikum. G842. Can you come to the mic, please?
Okay, I'll choose another student. G814.
G814. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. So we are going to get started with Dawood. So please repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Good. And the translation, please, before we move on.
I seek refuge of Allah from Satan the rejected.
And Tasmiyah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Good.
In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful.
Excellent. Okay, today is Tuesday, so Rabbi zidni ilma.
Rabbi zidni ilma.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Taha 115.
Good. This is Surah Taha in the Holy Quran, verse 115. Excellent. Good. Well done. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Okay, just a polite reminder about class rules and etiquettes. As always, please make sure that you are logged in with your correct IDs. Only students with the correct ID will be called to the mic, so please do double check that your correct IDs are being displayed. Wudu should have been done, of course, and clean clothes and heads should be covered appropriately, okay? And also really important that you're sitting in a nice and quiet place, please, with your parents next to you or nearby to help you wherever needed. Okay, so today we are carrying on with the rule that we started yesterday. So yesterday you started looking at the rule of tashdid and you practiced from exercise 13.1 and 13.2. So today we are carrying on. This is a really important rule, so we're going to be spending some time on it. And today we are going to be using exercise 13.3 from Talimul-Quran to practice from, okay? All right, so let me just quickly remind you of the rule of tashdid. So mushaddad is a word that you learnt about yesterday, and you learnt that it means hardened. Okay, it's an Arabic word, and in English you can say hardened. A letter with a shadda on top. So shadda is a new word that you learnt about yesterday. A letter with a shadda on top is called mushaddad. Instead of writing an identical letter twice in succession, so twice, one after the other, the same letter, the Arabic writing system writes it once and places a small W-shaped sign called shadda on top of it to indicate that there are two of the same letters, one after the other. Okay? And a mushaddad letter, so a letter with a shadda on top, must be stressed appropriately in the pronunciation. Okay, so when you see a letter with a shadda on top, it means that there are two of the same letters, one after the other. So that's why we must give it the appropriate pronunciation. So we must stress on the letter with the shadda on top. Okay, so for example, over here, this is the word in the Holy Quran. It has a shadda on top. This is a small W-looking sign. It is called a shadda. So this letter is actually two different parts it has to it. One is this word over here, Rabb, and then the other is B. So when you join them together, it forms the word Rabbi. And when we say it, we have to really emphasize on the ba, Rabbi. straight away joining the ra to the ba with force. Rabbi, like that. Okay. So exercise 13.1, 13.2 is what you did yesterday, and I hope you did your homework as well and revised through those examples. Today we are going to look at exercise 13.3. So lots of different examples in this exercise from the Holy Quran in which the rule of mushaddad letters is being practiced. So if you could please have a student to the mic and we can start with this exercise.
Yes, sure. Could we have G842 on the mic, please?
Can we try G842 again, please? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So, were you here in yesterday's class?
Yes.
Yep. So you learnt about the rule of shadda, okay, and mushaddad letters. We're going to get started with this word over here. If you could start with Dawood and Tasmiya, please, first.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Good, well done. Okay, so in this word over here, can you tell me which is the letter that is a mushaddad letter?
Datoe.
The ta, yeah? It's called the letter ta. So this is the mushaddad letter. Well done, because it has a shadda on top, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what we have to do is we have to join this ta to this ta. And we have to do so. First, we're just going to join the ta to the ta, and we're going to do that with force. Okay, so we're going to ignore this fatha for now. So we're going to say ta. Assalamu alaikum. Are you still there? G842.
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry,
Well-
there was a lot of distortion. I had to mute myself.
Okay, that's fine. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to say ta.
Tato.
Good. Well done. So once we've said that, like we saw earlier, that mushaddad letters are actually split into two. One is when we join the previous letter to the mushaddad letter with force. And then the second thing that we do is we pronounce the stroke on top of the letter. So in this case, it's a fatha. So we're going to say ta.
Ta.
Good. So we're going to join those two sounds, ta and ta. So we're going to say ta.
Ta.
Good, well done. The ta is a thin sounding letter and the ta is a thick sounding letter. So ta.
Tato.
Perfect, good. So a good way to pronounce this bit is that you start off with a smiling face, ta, and then you end with a thick and rounded mouth, ta. So you should really hear that sound difference. Good, perfect, well done. You're doing it really nicely. Then we have lam with a kasra, li.
Li.
Ain with a dhamma, u.
O.
Good. Tattali'u.
Taliu.
Good. Tattali'u.
Taliu.
Perfect. Good. Well done. Nicely recited. I hope everyone at home is reciting along with us. So please don't sit there quietly. Make sure you are repeating so that you can get your practice in, even though you may not be called to the mic. Okay. So please do make sure you are pronouncing alongside us. Let's move on to the next example. Over here, we have the mushaddad letter. We have a mushaddad jeem. So we're going to join it to the ra first. We're going to say ruj.
Ruj.
Good. And then we have ja with a fatha. Jeem with a fatha. Ja.
Ja.
Rujja.
Rujja.
Good. So we join those two sounds. Ruj and ja. Rujja.
Rujja.
Good. Ti.
Ti.
Rujjati.
Rujjati.
Perfect. Well done. Excellent. Let's carry on. We have a sad over here, which is the mushaddad letter. So we're going to join the ghain. Ghus.
غص
Good. And then sad with a fatha. Sa.
صا
Ghussa.
غصة
Perfect. Then we have ta al-marbuta over here with a kasratain. So we're going to say tin.
تن
Excellent. Ghussatin.
غصة
Perfect. Good. Very nicely recited. And let's do the last example. We have a mushaddad ra over here with a shadda on top. So we're joining it to the dal. There.
ذر
Good. And then ra with a fatha. Ra.
را
Good. Join those two sounds. Dharra.
ذرة
Dharra.
ذرة
Perfect. And then again, ta al-marbuta with a kasratain. Tin.
تن
Dharratin.
ذرة
Excellent. Very, very nicely recited. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Allah Hafiz for now.
الأساس
Allah Hafiz. Can we have the next student, please?
G721.
G721. Assalamu alaikum. G721. Please come to the mic.
Choose another student. G703.
G703.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. So, if you could start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, please.
Oh, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Okay, let's do that again. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. So when you recite Dawood and Tasmiyah, make sure you read it nice and slowly, just like you would read any other text of the Holy Quran. Okay? All right, so we are going to get started from here. So can you tell me in this example, which one is the mushaddad letter?
The ra,
The ra is the mushaddad letter. Excellent. Okay, so over here, the ra mushaddad needs to be joined onto the fa. So let's do that first. The fa joins onto the ra. Far.
far,
Good. And then the ra also has a fatha. Ra.
ra,
Farra.
farra,
Perfect. Well done. So let's go back. Ta with a fatha. Ta.
ta,
Farra.
farra,
And then qaf with a fatha. Qa.
qa,
Tafarraqa.
tafarraqa,
Perfect. Good. One more time. Tafarraqa.
tafarraqa.
Perfect. Well done. Nicely recited. Let's carry on. Over here, we have a dal mushaddad, don't we?
Yeah,
Excellent. So what does this dal mushaddad need to be joined onto? What
the
does...
vowel,
Say that again?
the vowel,
What's this letter? The qaf, isn't it? So dal is a mushaddad letter. It has a shadda on top, so it needs to be joined onto the letter before it, which is qaf. Yeah, it slightly looks like a waw, but it has two dots on top, doesn't it? So this is a qaf. Okay. So we have to join those two letters together. First, let's join the qaf to the dal. Qad.
God,
Good. Now the dal also has a fatha, so we're pronouncing it as da.
da,
Okay, so we have to join those two sounds. qad and da. So we're going to make the sound qadda.
Qadda.
Excellent, good, well done. And then ra,
Ra.
qaddara.
Qaddara.
Perfect, good, well done, nicely recited. Let's carry on. Okay, over here, can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter?
The fa.
The fa, excellent. It has a shadda on top, so it's a mushaddad letter. So we have to join it to the previous letter, which is kha. So khaf.
Khaf.
Good. One more time. Khaf.
Khaf.
Yeah. And then the fa also has a fatha. Fa.
Fa.
Good. So let's join those two sounds. Khaf and fa. Khaffa.
Khafa.
Excellent. Good. Well done. Now you can see after that, we have a ta with a sukoon on top. So if you take your mind back to last week when we learnt about sakin letters, we learnt that it needs to be joined on to the most recent mutaharrik letter. And mutaharrik letter means a letter with a stroke on it. So the fa is a mutaharrik letter because it has a fatha on top. So once we're done with the sound of khaffa, we have to then go on and join that to the sound with the ta. So we're going to say khaffat.
Khafat.
Perfect. Well done. One more time. Khaffat.
Khafat.
Well done. Nicely recited. And let's carry on. Over here, the mushaddad letter is the dal. It needs to be joined onto the qaf. So we're going to say qad.
Qad.
Good. And then we have a fatha on the dal. Da.
Da.
So join those two sounds together. Qadda.
Qadda.
Good. Well done. Let's go back. Ya with a fatha. Ya.
Ya.
Ta with a fatha. Ta.
Ta.
Qadda.
Qadda.
Mim with a fatha. Ma.
Ma.
Yataqaddama.
Ya qaddama.
Okay. Have a close look at what letters you're pronouncing, okay? Yata.
Yata.
Qaddama.
Ya qad.
Okay, just try and pronounce this first. Qaddama.
Qaddama.
Yataqaddama.
Yata qaddama.
Excellent. Good. Well done. Okay. So if you see that there is a bit of a longer word that you're struggling with, then it's very easy to just split it up and read it nice and slowly first and then try and say it together. Okay. So there's no rush. But well done. Very nicely recited today. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Can we have the next student, please?
G830.
G830. Assalamu alaikum. G830. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So, if you could start with Dawood and Tasmiyah first, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so we're going to start from here. So, Ra is the mushaddad letter. So we have to join it to the kaf. Kar.
قرة.
Okay, well done. You recited that well, but just wait for me to say it. Okay, wait for me to recite it and then you can repeat after me. And that gives everybody at home the chance to also recite along with me. So we're going to break it down a little bit. Kaf joins to the Ra, Kar,
Kar.
and then Ra has a fatha, Ra.
Ra.
Good. So joining those two sounds together, Karra.
Kara.
Excellent. And then Ta al-marbuta with a fathatain, Tan.
Tan.
Good. Karratan.
Karatan.
Excellent. Well done. One more time by yourself.
Karatan.
Excellent. Well done. Just bear with me for one moment. Okay, so let's carry on. Over here, Mushaddad letter is the zal, is the za over here. So we're going to join it to the previous letter, which is noon. So let's do that all together, okay? We're going to say in one go. Noon joined to the za, and then za has a fatha. Nazza.
Nazza.
Good. So let's go back again. Ta with the dhamma. Tu.
Tu.
Nazza.
Nazza.
La.
La.
Tu nazzala.
Tu nazzala.
Excellent. Well done. One more time. Tu nazzala.
Tu nazzala.
Excellent. Well done. Over here, we have a seen mushaddad. It's a seen with a shadda on top. So it needs to join to the previous letter, ba. So we're going to say bussa.
Bussa.
Okay, well done. And then ta with the kasra, ti.
Ti.
Excellent. Well done. Bussati.
Bussati.
Well done. Excellent. Nicely recited. Sorry, I'm just having some issues. If you could just bear with me for one moment.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I think that's sorted. All right. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Let's do this one more time. Bussati.
Bussati.
Well done. Excellent. And let's do the last one now. Over here we have ba mushaddad, ba with a shadda on top. So it joins onto the scene, and then we also have a fatha on the ba. Sabba.
Sabba.
Excellent. One more time. Sabba.
Sabba.
And then ha with a fatha, ha.
Ha.
Sabbaha.
Sabbaha.
One more time. Sabbaha.
Sabbaha.
Well done. Excellent. Very, very nicely recited. Apologies for the slight inconvenience over there, but very nicely recited. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Can my sister have a go?
What's her ID, please?
G846.
G846.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that okay? If I
Yes,
can
that's
ask.
fine.
All
Yes.
right, that's fine. If you can come to the mic, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. Okay, so if you could start with Dawood and Tasmi as well, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent, good. Okay, so this is the example that we're covering from the Holy Quran. So we have a ba mushaddad over here. Let's focus on that first. A mushaddad letter needs to be joined on to the previous mutaharik letter, which is seen over here. So let's join those two together first, ignoring the kasra for now. Sab.
Sub.
Good, well done. And then where are we? Okay, sub. And then we have a kasra underneath that. So we're going to say sabbi.
Yusabi.
Just follow after me for now. This is sabbi.
Sabi.
Good, well done. So when we join the scene to the ba, we have to do with force. We have to do so with force. So we're not going to say it lightly. We're really going to press down on the ba. Sabbi.
Sabi.
Perfect. And then we have ya with the dhamma. You.
You.
Sabbi.
Sabi.
Hu.
Who.
Good. Yusabbihu.
Yusabihu.
Excellent. Well done. Nicely recited. Let's carry on. Over here, we have a mushaddad letter, which is the dad. So we have to join it to the previous letter, which is fa. And the dad also has a fatha on it. So we're going to say fidda.
Fibda.
Fidda.
Fibda.
Perfect. Very nicely recited. And then ta al-marbuta with the kasratain. Tin.
Tin.
Fiddatin.
Kibatin.
This is a fa. Fiddatin.
فضة.
Excellent. Well done. Excellent. Well done. So we have the next word over here. This is dhal, mushaddad. It's a dhal with a shadda. So it joins onto the previous letter and it also has a fatha that we have to say afterwards. Kadha.
كذب.
Good. And then ba.
كذب.
Kadhaba. Well done. Excellent. And then let's do one more example over here. This is the same as what we did over here, kadha, but this time we have a ba sakin straight after. So it needs to join on to the dhal. Kadhab.
كذب.
Yeah, so we join the kaf to the dhal, kadh, and then we have the fatha, kadha, and then we have a ba with a sukoon on top. So it needs to join onto that sound that we just made. Kadhab.
كذب.
Good. And then ta with a dhamma joins onto the meme sakin. Tum,
تم.
meme. Tum,
تم.
kadhabtum.
كذبتم. تم.
Good. It's a meme at the end, okay? Kadhabtum.
كذبتم.
Perfect. Well done. Nicely recited. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. So, can I just remind everybody that if there are any issues with your ID, or if you think that there are two IDs of the same with the same number, and you're having issues like that, or you've noticed something, then please do email us on our email address to let us know of that issue. Okay, so that there's no mistake. And for example, if there are two IDs that are the same, that we can correct that and make sure that there's only one ID per person. Okay. But Jazakallah. And if you could have the next student on the mic, please.
G845.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Sorry, what's your ID again?
G845.
G845. Okay. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So we are going to carry on with the next line. So if you could start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, well done. So we are going to start from here. So in this example over here, can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter?
The scene. So.
The tha. Well done. This is tha. It has a shadda on top, so it's a mushaddad letter. So it joins on to the previous letter with force. Bath.
Bassa.
Good. Well done. Just say for now, bath.
Bus.
Good. And then it has a fatha, like you read correctly. It has a fatha after that. So we're going to join the sound of tha to the sound that we just made. So all together, it's going to be batha.
Bassa.
Well done. Excellent. Good. Let's carry on. This is the mushaddad letter, the ba. So it will join on to the sad. Sabba.
Sobba.
Good. So before that, we have fa with the fatha. Fa.
Fa.
Sabba.
Sobba.
Fasabba.
Fasobba.
Excellent. Well done. Nicely recited. And let's carry on. We have ba with the dhamma, and then we have a sheen mushaddad straight after it. So the ba needs to join onto the sheen. Bush.
Bush.
Excellent. And then we have a kasra underneath it. So she.
Bushy.
Good. Bushy.
Bushy.
Ra.
Ra.
Bushira.
Bushira.
Excellent. Good. Well done. So the reason we're breaking it up a little bit over here is so that everybody can fully understand why it is that we're really pressing down on the letter. Okay, I'm sure
Okay.
everybody wants to really learn and say the whole word by itself, but sometimes we just want to break it up for maybe students who are struggling a little bit with this topic so that it can become easier for everybody. Okay, so that's why we're just splitting it up a little bit, but that's fine. You're reading very nicely. So one more time. Bushira.
Bushira.
Good, well done. And let's do one more example. The ya in this case is the mushaddad letter. It joins onto the sad before it, and it also has a kasra underneath it. So we're going to join the sad to the ya and then produce the sound of the kasra. Soyi.
Soyi.
Good. So starting from the beginning of the word, kaf with the fatha, ka,
Ka.
soyi,
Soyi.
and then ba with the kasratain, bin,
Bin.
ka soyibin.
Kasayibin.
Excellent. One more time. Ka soyibin.
Kasayibin.
Very nicely recited. Well done. Nicely recited. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Lafis.
Allah Hafiz. Can we have another student, please?
Yes, G852.
G852.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine as well. Jazakumullah for asking. If you could start with Dawood and Tasmiyah first, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, very good. Okay, so in this example over here, can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter?
G.
Jeem. Yeah, Jeem is the mushaddad letter because there's a shadda. Well done. So it joins onto the fa. Okay, so let's just join it firstly, ignoring the kasra for now. Fuj.
Fuj.
Good. And then the kasra is pronounced. Fuji.
Fuji.
Good. And then we have ra with the fatha followed by a ta sakin. It is a ta with a sukoon on top. So we're going to join those very nice and softly. Rat.
Rat.
Fujirat.
Sujirat.
It's a fa. Fujirat.
Fujirat.
Perfect. Well done. Nicely recited. Okay, let's carry on. Over here, we have fa with a fatha. Fa.
Fa.
Good. And then we have a ha mushaddad over here. So we're joining it to the previous letter, which is mim with the fatha. And then we also have a kasra underneath the ha. So we're going to say mahi.
Mahi.
Good. Lam with a kasra. Li.
Li.
Famahili.
Famahili.
One more time. Famahili.
Famahili.
Excellent. Good. Nicely recited. And let's do the next example. Fa with a fatha. Fa.
Fa.
Good. And then we have a sad with a fatha followed by a lam mushaddad. So we have to join the sad to the lam and then produce the kasra sound. Solli.
Solli.
Fasolli.
Fasolli.
Excellent. Good. We have to really press down on the lam mushaddad. Solli.
Solli.
Good. Well done. Lam with the kasra. Li.
Li.
Good. And then we have ra with the fatha followed by a ba mushaddad with a kasra underneath. Rabbi.
Rabbi.
Good. Kaf with the fatha. Ka.
Ka.
Li rabbika.
Li rabbika.
Good. One more time by yourself.
Li rabbika.
Perfect. Well done. Very good recitation. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Can we have our next student, please?
G853.
G853. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. I think there's a slight lag in our conversation, so let's see how that goes. But if you could please start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, okay. So over here, we have a mushaddad letter in this word. Can you tell me which is the mushaddad letter?
The sword.
Sod, well done. So Sod is a mushaddad letter because it is a letter with a shadda on top. This is the shadda. So it means that we have to join it to the previous letter, which is the ha. It has a dhamma on top. So hus,
Hus.
good. And then it has a kasra. Hussi,
Hussi.
good. Lam with a fatha, la.
La.
Hussila,
Hussila.
perfect, good. Excellent. Let's carry on. We have qaf with a fatha followed by a ya mushaddad. So we're going to join the qaf to the ya, ignoring the kasra for now. Qaj,
Kay.
good. And then the kasra. Qayyi,
Kay.
good. Well done. Mim with a fatha, ma.
Ma.
Ta al marbuta with a, what's this called?
Isn't it Tumba?
Dhammatain. Yeah, a dhamma is a simple, for example, this is a dhamma, but as soon as you have a double stroke of dhamma, it is called dhammatain. Okay, so we're going to pronounce this as tun,
Tun.
good. Qayyi,
Kayyi.
matun,
Matun.
qayyimatun.
Qayyimatun.
Excellent, well done. Very nice. Let's carry on. Okay, we have a fa with a fatha, fa.
Fa.
Good. Then we have a sin with a fatha followed by a ba mushaddad. So let's join those together. Sab.
Sab.
Good. And then that has a kasra underneath as well. Sabbi.
Sabbi.
Perfect. Now our sound doesn't end there because we have a ha sakin straight away. So once we've ended that sound of sabbi, we have to join the ha sound at the end. Sabbih.
Sabbih.
Good. Fasabbih.
Fasabbih.
Excellent. Well done. Very good pronunciation. Well done. Okay, and we carry on. We have a ya with a dhamma, you.
You.
Good. Ha with a fatha, followed by a ra mushaddad, her.
Har.
Good. And then the kasra, harri.
Harri.
Mim with a dhamma, mu.
Mu.
Yuharrimu.
Yuharrimu.
Perfect. One more time by yourself.
Yuharrimu.
Excellent. Good, good. Very good recitation. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Can we have our next student, please?
That's G8 for 1.
G841.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So let's start straight away with Dawood and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. Okay, ya with a fatha, ya.
Ya.
Good. Then we have a dal with a dhamma, followed by an ayn mushaddad. Okay, so this is one of those sounds that we have to really try hard to make that sound correctly. And then it also has a dhamma on top. Okay, so we're going to join the dal to the ayn, du', and then the u sound. Du'u.
Du'u.
Perfect, good. Du'u.
Du'u.
Excellent, good. So really try and make that sound so your sound doesn't stop, as in it shouldn't be two separate sounds. Du and u, it should be all together. Du'u. Try that again. Du'u.
Du'u.
Good, well done. So altogether this
Du'u.
will be yadu'u.
Yadu'u.
Excellent, good, well done, good. It's a bit of a difficult word, but you recited that nicely. Okay, let's carry on. Ya with a fatha, ya.
Ya.
Good. Then we have fa with a kasra, followed by a ra mushaddad. So it needs to join onto the fa. So ignore this dhamma for now. Fir,
Fir.
good. And then we have a dhamma on top. So ru.
Ru.
So we're joining those two sounds now. Firru,
Firru.
ya firru.
Yafirru.
Perfect. Good. Well done. One more time. Ya firru.
Yafirru.
Excellent. Good. Let's carry on to the next word. We have ya with a dhamma, you.
You.
Excellent. Then we have a ha with a kasra followed by a lam mushaddad. And then that lam mushaddad also has a dhamma. So we're going to say hillu,
Hillu.
yuhillu.
Yuhillu.
Excellent. Good. Ya with a dhamma, you.
You.
And then we have a ra with a fatha followed by a dal mushaddad with a dhamma on top. Raddu,
Raddu.
yuraddu.
Yuraddu.
Good. So let's do that again. Yadu'u,
Yadu'ru.
yadu'u,
Yadu'u.
yafirru,
Yafirru.
yuhillu,
Yuhillu.
yuraddu.
Yuraddu.
Good. Well done. Nicely recited. Excellent. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Can we have another student, please?
G794.
G794. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine as well. If you could start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, please, for me.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. Before we move on, even in Dawood, we have a mushaddad letter. We have several mushaddad letters, but this sheen over here is a mushaddad letter as well, okay? This sheen over here is a mushaddad letter. This sheen needs to join onto this noon. And when we do it, we need to do it with force and pressing down on the sheen, okay? So I've heard a lot of students say mina shay. So I want you to say mina shay.
من الشيء.
Good, well done. Do you hear the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah? One is mina shay, where we're not pressing down on the sheen, and it seems like the noon is separate and the sheen is separate. And then we have the correct way of saying it, which is mina shay. So we're really, really emphasizing pressing down on the sheen when we join it to the noon. Okay, so if everybody, when you read and recite Dawood, and this comes up, when it comes to mina shay, I really want you to say mina shay rather than mina shay. Okay, so there is a big difference in the way we recite that. So please do make sure that you read that correctly. Okay, so let's get started with this example over here. We have an ayn with a fatha, ah. Good. Then we have a noon with a fatha, noon with a kasra, and that's followed by a ta mushaddad. So let's join that together first. We ignore the dhamma for now. Nit.
Nit.
Good. And then we have a ta with the dhamma, tu.
Tu.
So we're going to join those two sounds, nit and tu. Nittu.
Nittu.
Good, well done. So our sound doesn't end over there because we have a meme sakin straight after. So once we're finished with that sound of nittu, we have to join it to the meme. Nittum.
Nittum.
Good. Anittum.
Anittum.
Excellent, good. Well done, nicely recited. Let's carry on. Alif with a fatha,
A.
good. And then we have a ha with a dhamma, followed by a sheen mushaddad. Hush,
Hush.
good. And then the sheen has a dhamma, shu.
Shoe.
So joining those two sounds together, hushu,
Hushu.
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 Perfect. One more time. Hushu,
Hushu.
good. Noon with a fatha, na.
Na.
Qaf with the dhamma, followed by a sad mushaddad. So, qus,
Kus.
good. And then the sad also has a dhamma, su.
Su.
So joining those two sounds together, qussu,
Kusu.
naqussu.
Nakusu.
Perfect, good. Let's carry on. Over here we have a ta with a fatha, followed by a qaf, sakin. It's a qaf with a sukoon. So joining those two together, taq.
Tak.
Good. Sheen with a fatha, sha.
Sha.
Ain with a kasra, followed by a ra mushaddad, and then a dhamma on top. Irru,
Eru.
good. Taqsha'irru,
Taksha. Eru.
good. One more time. Taqsha'irru,
Taksha. Eru.
perfect. Good. Well done. Let's do that line again. Anittum,
Anittum.
ahushu,
Ahushu.
naqussu,
Nakusu.
taqsha'irru.
Taksha. Eru.
Excellent. Good. Nicely recited. Well done. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah. Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. I think we have time for one more student, please.
Okay. G719.
G719.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you today?
I'm doing just fine.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. Okay, so we're starting from this first line again. Let's do this. So if you could start with Dawood and Tasmiya, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, well done. So over here, we are joining the ta to this ta mushaddad, and it has a fatha on top, okay? Ta.
Ta-ta.
Okay, make sure you don't stretch. It's just this fatha at the end, so we're not elongating for more than one count like we would usually do.
Okay.
Ta.
Ta-ta.
Lam with a kasra, li.
Li.
Good. And then ayn with a dhamma, u.
U.
Tattali'u.
Ta-ta-li-u.
Good. The ayn sound, try and make that from the middle of your throat. U.
Okay. Li. U.
Good. Tattali'u.
Ta-ta-li-u.
Good. Good try. Well done. It's a difficult sound to make, and I know we're not used to making that sound. So this is something that we just need to practice a bit more. Okay, but well done. Okay, ra with the dhamma joins onto the jim mushaddad with the fatha, rujja,
Rujja.
and then ta with the kasra, ti.
Ti.
Rujjati. Good. Well done. Just wait for me to say it. Rujjati.
Rujjati.
Perfect. Good. Well done. Next, we have a ghain with a dhamma joins onto the sad mushaddad with force, so pressing down on the sad, and then we have a fatha. Ghussa,
Ghussa.
tin,
Tin.
ghussatin.
Ghussatin.
Good. Well done. And then we have a ra mushaddad over here, which joins onto the dal. Dharra,
Darra.
dharra,
Darra.
tin,
Tin.
dharratin.
Darratin.
Excellent. Good. So one more time. تطلع
تطلع
رجتي
رجتي
Good. رجتي
رجتي
غصة
غصة
ذرة
ذرة
One more time. ذرة
ذرة.
Good. Well done. Nicely recited. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so well done to everybody who came to the mic and recited. And like I said in the beginning, I hope everybody at home was reciting along with us. So one thing really, really important with those, the rule that we learned about today and we're revising today and practicing is that we have to really press down on the mushaddad letter. Okay, so when you see a word, identify the mushaddad letter. So for example, in this case, the Jim. So join the letter before it to the mushaddad letter with force, pressing down on the Jim or any letter, mushaddad letter that it is, and then produce a sound of the next stroke, so which is fatha in this case. Okay, and then sound those two sounds together. Okay, so I hope everybody's clear on that. Please do make sure you keep practicing. I'm going to set you your homework now. Please note this down. It will also be available on the Google Drive, for which the link will be posted in the chat. And the link for today's attendance was also posted in the chat, and I hope everybody has done that. If you haven't, please make sure to click it now, and then you can access the Google the link for the attendance. Okay, so the attendance form was sent at 6:26, and the Google form has just been sent now, so you can access all the material. Okay, so the attendance form has been sent again as well now. So the last link that was sent is the attendance link. So please click on that if you haven't done so already and register your attendance for today's class. So your homework for today's class is to practice this exercise that we just completed today, which is exercise 13.3. This is on page number 65 in the Talimul-Quran book. And we'd like you to please practice the first two columns in that table, remembering and making sure that you press down on the mushaddad letter. Okay, in the exercise, it's been highlighted in red for you, so you can always look at that and make sure that you press down on that letter. So that's your homework. Please practice exercise 13.3 on page number 65 in the Talimul-Quran book. For the first two columns, please practice that, or as much as you can. Okay. Can I just please say once again, if you're having any issues with your IDs or any issues with the class or anything like that, you can always email us on, let me get the email ID out now, ukquranclass@gmail.com. So this is the best way to get in touch with us, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible, inshallah. Okay. All right, so please make sure you've noted down the homework as well. Practice exercise 13.3. And now we will end today's class with our closing prayer. So if you could have a student to the mic for that, please now.
G780.
G780. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So how did you find the lesson today? Did you find it okay to understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what a mushaddad letter is?
Yeah.
What's a mushaddad letter?
It's a letter.
Yeah. A letter with a...
Like you don't.
Say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
A letter that has a stroke.
It has a stroke. Okay, that's a mutaharrik letter. A mushaddad letter is a letter with a shadda on top. Okay, if you just give me one moment, I will show you what that is. So, for example, over here, this lam is a mushaddad letter, or this sheen is a mushaddad letter. Oops, over here, this. Okay, my highlighter is not cooperating with me today. This sheen is a mushaddad letter because it has a shadda on top. This small W looking sign on top of the sheen is a shadda. So this sheen is a mushaddad letter. Okay, and when you see a mushaddad letter, we have to really press down on the mushaddad letter when we join it to the previous letter. Okay, so let's start with Dawood. So if you could, let's repeat this. So A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Good, well done. And let's do the next bit. Sorry, just bear with me for one moment. There we go. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good, well done. And let's go down to today's dua, which is this one. Allahumma arhamni.
Allahumma arhamni
Bil-Qur'anil azim.
Bil-Qur'anil azim.
Good, let's read the other part of this prayer as well. Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Waj'alhu li.
Imaman wa
Imaman wa
nuran wa
nuran
ran wa. Good. Hudan wa
hudan wa
rahmah.
rahmah.
Excellent, good. Well, very nicely recited. And let's read the translation. So let's go up first. There we go. Can you read the translation, please? Oh Allah.
Allah have mercy on me through the Quran and the Great.
Good. And then the next part is this one. And make it for me.
And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Good. Well done. Very nicely recited. Jazakumullah for coming to the mic and reciting that for us today. Allah Hafiz. And Jazakumullah to everybody for joining today's class. Please make sure you do your homework. And inshallah, we'll speak to you all again same time tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.